Back at Rochester High School, time now for the starting lineup. First for the 5-5 Whitko Wildcats. They are 1-1 of the TRC. And one guard will be a 6-foot junior Nathan Wapple. The second guard is 6'1 sophomore River West. And the third guard tonight will be a 6'1 junior Colin Craig. At one forward, a 6'4 senior Tanner Gaff. And the other forward for the Wildcats will be 6'4 senior Devon Adkins. Whitko coached by Mr. Roger Fleetwood. For the Rochester Zebras, they have a record of 1-8, 1-1 in the TRC. At one guard will be a 5'9 senior Alec Holland. The second guard, a 6'3 sophomore Jordan Reinholt. At one forward, a 5'11 senior Wilson Lee. The other forward, a 6'2 junior Ben Perez. And in the middle tonight for the Zebras, 6'4 senior Gavin Bennett, Rochester coach by Mr. Rex Reinholt. Well, as I said, Dave, the varsity looking for the hat trick. It'd be a good win. It'd be a good way to end the night.
It would. You know, in terms of a program, to get that freshman and then JV and a varsity win, that's as good as it can get. And it being conference in all three phases, you know, you have a chance to, get that second conference win and get some momentum. That'd be really good. I mean, any win's a big win at this point. But, when the younger kids have gotten the first two, nice to get that third one and finish it off the right way.
Rochester.
Hat trick, good hockey term, too, by the way.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
The only one you get.
Line shift.
Yeah,
I know you use line shift.
Rochester will go to our left. Whitko will go to our right. Rochester in the home white. Wildcats in the road blues. Tony Stasiak. I'm David Musselman. It'll be Gaff and Bennett to jump center. Tip is up and controlled by Wilson Lee, who hands to Alex Holland, who walks it through the center circle. Whitko in a man-to-man defense. Holland stands in the center circle and dribbles. Left wing pass to Ben Perez. High on the left side, top of the key to Reinholt. Ball is kicked out of bounds by Reinholt. Helped out a little bit by Wapple. And the first turnover of the game goes to the... Nope, I beg your pardon. Yeah, they're going to whistle it off Whitko, and it's going to go to Rochester.
He bounced it around, yeah. He turned around.
So Rochester will trigger it in right at the timeline. Lee. Got to get it in. He's got to get it in a hurry. Woo, at a 4.5 count. Gets it into Perez.
Yeah, these are athletic guards. Zebras going to have to make quick, sharp cuts. You can't make any half-speed cuts against these guards.
Down low to Bennett. Backs his way in. Throws up a shot. It's off the glass and good.
Like we said, that's where you got to go. Pound the ball inside for the Zebras.
Wapple pushes for Southwood. Right wing pass to West. West now comes top of the key. Rochester in his zone defense. To Wapple high on the right side, right in front of the Rochester bench. Gives to... Yeah. Outside to Wapple. His three, no good. Whitko three, no good. And now Reinhold has it on the left wing. Feeds down low to Bennett. In the paint. Spinner off the glass. Too hard. And the rebound to Wapple. Whitko on the run. Wapple right side. At the right elbow. His pass is deflected. Safe from going out of bounds by Reinhold. And Jordan has it back now off the hands of Wapple. He slows up and gives the lead top of the key.
Great anticipation by Jordan on that pass. He read the passing lane, got a deflection in. Great hustle to save it to Holland.
Three is partially blocked by the Wildcats and goes out of bounds. It should be Whitko. Yeah, off of Whitko. It should be Rochester basketball, and it will be.
That's one where the defense got to be heads up. You know your guy blocked it. Go chase the ball out of bounds. But,
yeah, not many times does three in white shoot an air ball like that.
Yeah, right.
So something's got to deflect it. Holland looks triggered in. Gets it to Reinhold. Three left wing is good, and Rochester up 5-0.
Great screens by the Zebras and a great start. Jordan Reinhold knocking down a three for him.
Man-to-man pressure in the backcourt. Wapple will bring it up for the Wildcats. Wapple for Whitko, outside left. Brings to the near side to West. West on the right wing, top to Wapple. Wapple drives it right. Pull-up jumper from 18 feet is in. That's a smooth-looking shot.
He's been around a while, hasn't he?
Well, the name has been around for 15 years, I think. 5-2, Rochester. Reinhold drives the right baseline, cut off by the defense. Outside to Lee on the right wing. Wilson directs traffic from there. Gives him the baseline to Alec Holland. Turn around 15-footers, no good, but he is hit hard on the shot. And will it be after the shot or on the shot? We'll wait and see. I believe that foul is going to be whistled against Craig. And it will be 2 free throws coming for Alec Holland.
Nice read by Alec. Got rid of it quick. They're obviously going to close out on Alec as quick as they can.
Yep.
They kept the balance. Zebra setting some good screens thus far early on and reading the screens well. Getting the ball to the open man.
Alec's free throw is good. He'll have one more. 5:56 to play in the first quarter. The Zebras lead the Whitko Wildcats by 4 with one more coming for the senior. Holland eyes the second one, lets it fly, and it's good again. 7-2 Rochester. Waffle pushes for the Wildcats. Outside left, near side to West. West works on the right wing. Nice job by the Zebra defense, not even giving Gaff an opportunity to get an entry pass. Waffle drives it left, at the elbow, extended left. Outside to West, look at the three, pass it up. Back to Waffle, left wing three over Holland is no good. Rebound fought for, it's tipped out of there. West runs it down for the Wildcats and gives to Waffle. Waffle back to West on the right wing. Back to Waffle, top of the key. Nathan Waffle, no look pass down low to Atkins, and he's fouled on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
A little bump by Bennett, just enough to alter the shot. Going to draw his first foul, Zebras first. It'll be interesting to see how much inside game Whitko has.
Well, they're trying.
Because if you don't have to defend an inside game and all you have to defend on shooters, that's easy.
Yes.
But if you have to defend inside and out, that's tougher on the defense.
Atkins' first free throws off the back of the rim, no good. 5:25 to play, first quarter. Rochester up 7-2. And Devon Atkins, the 6'4 senior, at the line for one more for the Wildcats. Second one by Atkins on the way, and this one is better, and it goes in. 7-3. Rochester by 4. Holland pushes up the floor across the timeline right, picked up by the man-to-man defense of the volleyball line, pushes left hard in the paint. Outside to Reinhold. Jordan steps back behind the three-point line on the right wing, lobs it into Perez. Jumper on the way from 5 feet is no good. And a weak side rebound to Gaff. He gives the Waffle, and he pushes for the Wildcats. Gaff, makes that Waffle in the corner to West. His three-point no good. Holland with the rebound. Alec rips and runs, goes hard to the basket, finger roll to the front of the rim, goes in, and it's 9-3.
Obviously, that knee, knock on wood, had not been bothering Alec.
Yeah.
He's still comfortable, and like that kind of move to cross over, that's a really great sign. He must be feeling well.
Craig got lost in the traffic, and he put it in easily from 2 foot in, and it's 9-5. Passing right now for Whitko is the key to getting the ball down low.
Yeah, they're not using the dribble drive as much as they are just kind of passing and cutting and trying to hit those guys on the inside.
Holland for 3 is no good. Waffle clears the board and runs. Whitko running to our right. Hesitates, accelerates, pull-up jumper from the elbows, no good. Rebound fought for, and Jordan Reinhold comes out of there with it. Reinhold runs for Rochester. Up by 4 with 4:10 to play in the first quarter. Reinhold high on the left side against Whitko's man-to-man defense. Now we're going to have a foul down low, I believe, on Atkins.
Yeah.
He and Bennett were.
I was going to say, when he blew his whistle, I almost thought it could have been on either one of them. They're both kind of battling for position at the high post. You usually don't see that too much.
Right.
You see it on a low block. That was at the elbow.
I got a feeling that's a war that Atkins probably doesn't want, nor will he win.
No.
Holland will trigger in, baseline left. Alec, bounce pass into Bennett, taken away by Atkins. Atkins behind on the way to the basket, fouled on the way there, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Well, he switched to the left hand just in time because Bennett was coming up hard to pick his pocket.
Yeah, great hustle play by Bennett. He lost the handle on the turnover, but then he sprinted back and was tried to get back into play, tip from behind. He made a play similar to that the other night where, he actually beat the play down and slowed him down and let the teammates get in.
Yeah.
That's a great sign, and everybody else just feeds off those extra hustle plays.
Atkins hits the first free throw for Whitko. And it's 9-6 with 4:05 to play in the first quarter. One more coming for Atkins, the 6'4 senior for the Wildcats. Back to Sean into the game for the first time. Ben Perez is out. Both free throws hit by Atkins. And now the Rochester lead 1-7, now down to 2. Reinhold high on the right side against Waffle. That might be a fun matchup to watch tonight.
Yeah.
Deshaun on the baseline, gives on the right wing to Lee. Wilson Lee directs traffic. Entry pass to Bennett. Underhand pass back to Lee. The volleyball line. Right side to Reinhold. Top of the key to Deshaun. Zach Deshaun to the basketball, left side to Lee. Top to Reinhold. Reinhold, right wing, back to Deshaun, quick to the Lee on the left wing. Wilson Lee against West, takes him to the free throw line, out to Holland, quick 3, left wing, good!
7 for Holland already. He's got two free throws and 2 and a 3.
West drives the baseline, cut off by the double team. Skip pass to Atkins. His jumper from the baseline's no good. The rebound fought for. Whitko comes out of there. The putback is no good. And Gavin Bennett clears the board. That putback, I believe, was by Craig from point-blank range, and he couldn't get it to go. Now Rochester has it going to our left. Reinhold directs traffic on the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Top of the key to Lee. Lee stands at the volleyball lines. Left side of Reinhold. 3 left wing for the Zebras is no good. And the weak side rebound to Atkins for Whitko. Wildcats running left. Now baseline to Craig. Gives to a cutting gap. Loses the basketball out of bounds. It's going to go back to... Oh, no. He touched that before it hit the out of bounds floor, and it's going to stay with Whitko.
You know, they are playing man-to-man Whitko, but Colin Craig is in Al Collins' jersey. He's playing no help responsibility. He's face guarding him. He doesn't care where the ball's at. He's shadowing Holland all around the floor. Zebra's doing a really good job of setting some screens, because when you do that, you can't see the screens coming.
Rochester and Al Collins still able to get some shots off. Some good screens, You're right. Being set by Rochester. Whitko misses the shot on the other end. Rochester with the rebound. Now they've got it with 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Perez has on the left block. Perez against Gaff. Kicks it out to Holland high on the right side. 12-7 Rochester. Now Lee behind the arc. Bounce pass on the right wing to Reinhold. Back to Holland. Long 3 for the Zebras is short. Rebound by Deshawn. The putback is good. That's what happens when you follow the ball in flight. Deshawn there at the right time, right place at the right time, and puts it in for 2. 14-7, back to a 7-point lead for the Zebras. Craig top of the key to West. West, no look pass in the corner to Atkins. Atkins against Deshawn. Top of the key to Waffle, left side to West. Long 3 for the Wildcats on the way is good. And it's 14-10 with a minute 45 to play in the first quarter. Holland, down low to Perez. Perez, 10-footer left baseline is good. Well, if you're not going to guard me, I'm just going to take it. And Gaff was not within 8 feet of him.
Another good sign for the Zebras. That's the 5th different score they've had this quarter.
Good. Boy, if Perez can do that, from 10 feet, and then add a little fake and drive, ball is loose. It's going to be thrown out of bounds, and last touch by Rochester. As Gavin Bennett will come back into the game for Rochester with a minute 22 to play in the first quarter. Zebras up by 6. Wilson Lee will get a breather. Tony Stasiak, I'm David Mufflin. First quarter coming to an end. And coming in for the first time is Spencer Schroep, the 6'6 freshman for the Whitko Wildcats. Out of bounds on the far side of the Wildcats. Atkins will look to trigger it in, and he'll get it into Waffle. Nathan Waffle on the left wing. Atkins, 3 over the defense, is in and out, no good. Gavin Bennett rips the board and gives it to Reinhold. Reinhold ahead to Deshawn. Back to Reinhold, high on the left side of minute 10. Gavin Bennett, baseline pass to Deshawn. Quick 3, right side is no good, and the rebound to Gaff. Gaff hands off to Waffle, and he runs for one of the Wildcats. Jump pass in the corner to West. West penetrates, goes to the basket hard. Fall away jumper is good. A lot of contact, no down there, no foul. And it's 16-12, Rochester with 45 seconds to play in the first quarter.
We'll see if they try to run for the last shot or layup if something happens like that before that time. Try to see if they can't keep running through some screens. They continue to rotate defenders on Holland as well.
Perez out to Deshawn. Now back to Reinhold with 30. Reinhold works against 6'6 Schroep on the left wing. You're going to give him the ball before that, right?
Yeah.
Bennett, a tough shot under the basket, goes in. Under the backboard was Gavin Bennett, and a lot of body control was able to get him a decent look off the glass, and he puts it in for 2 more. 10 seconds to play, first quarter, Rochester by 6. Waffle on the left side against Holland, down to 7. Waffle drives it right with 6. Backs it out with 4. Long 3 with 3 is good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. After 1, Rochester leads 18-12. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. Second quarter here at Rochester High School. The score after one is 18-15, thanks to a three-pointer by Nathan Waffle with a buzzer. And that's a tough-looking shot. He rises up and leans back and still got it to go without moving the net.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do much more than foul him, and you don't want to foul him at that situation. Yeah. I mean, you just sometimes if he's going to shoot from that deep, you just tip your hat and go back in the huddle and figure something out for the second quarter. Great offensive quarter. They moved the ball well for the Zebras and just got to tighten up that zone a little bit.
Yeah, 18 points in the first quarter. I like it. Waffle and the Whitko Wildcats starts the basketball. Rochester starts defensively in a 2-3 zone. West now to Waffle on the left wing. Drives around the front two in the zone. Throws up a teardrop shot. No good. Ball is then tipped out of bounds by Perez. It will stay with the Wildcats baseline right.
I would say definitely Waffle has the ultimate green light.
So fast.
I think he takes any shot when he wants.
Hear anything go inside the 10-second line is in his range. 18-footer there by Waffle's no good. Perez grabs the board and has it taken away by West. West leaner's no good. Partially blocked by Abbott, who's in the game for the first time. And Gavin Bennett grabs the board, and then I believe he's fouled by Schroep on the reach-in.
Yep, foul's going to be, on Schroep. Two Schroeps, I guess. That's Spencer Schroep. We also have Hunter, who hasn't been in the game yet, I don't think.
You know, we've seen a lot of basketball in our lifetime, high school basketball. I don't remember seeing the guy under the basket nor the guy on the right wing. New official. Nice to see one.
I've seen the guy under the basket once, but yeah, the guy out on the wing have not.
Bennett rises up, foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two, and I believe Tanner Gaff will pick up the foul.
Yeah, Gaff's the only guy that looks like, from a muscular standpoint, that could even come close to handling Bennett. Yeah. So if he can keep pounding him, if he goes out, I don't think they definitely have an answer for Bennett inside.
Gavin Bennett had 3 and 1s on Monday night at Lewis Cass.
He finished them all.
Yeah.
So, you know, he's now hit his last 5 free throws straight,
including 2 for 2 on that trip.
He's got 6 for the game. Rochester
by 5, 7:10 to play in the first half. Gaff, the right elbow, kicks it out to West. 3 over Reinhold is good. Well, that wasn't from 28 feet like Coach Reinhold wants to see. That was the 19-foot style.
Yeah. I'd like to get out a little bit quicker on that close to the three-point line.
Well, that was a good inside-outside game. 20-18. Abbott floating in the paint, hard off the glass. It bounces around 3 times and goes in. And Brett Abbott has his first 2 of the night. And the Zebras lead is now 4.
And he becomes the 6th Zebra to score.
Good. Nice. Right side is West. Rochester in the 2-3 zone. Waffle, long 3 on the way. No good. Short, the putback by Schroep. No good. West with the rebound. His layup is good.
Yeah, that's frustrating as a coach because the rebounds are coming there. The guys that are underneath the basket, those are the ones you should get blocked out. It'd be different if you were getting a long rebound, the guards crashing in, but both of those Whitko players are right on the block. They just didn't get blocked out.
You know, we saw on Monday night as Ben Perez gets the ball down the road, taken away by Waffle, and then Perez is going to be called for the cheap foul, reach-in down low.
Frustration foul.
You know, we saw on Monday night when Rochester was in that zone, they gave up a ton of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, but like I said, you're going to give up some, but the ones that frustrate you the most are the guys that are right on the block. Yeah. You don't have to make much of an effort to get to those guys. They're standing right there. Got to tighten that part up here for the Zebras in a hurry.
West over the top of the defense. The 3 on the way for Atkins is good. And Whitko, that is, has their first lead of the night of 23-22. 3-point shooting coming into play right now for the Wildcats. 5:40 to play in the first half. Wildcats up by 1 at 23-22. Holland, baseline 3 is off the back of the rim, no good. Schroep for the rebound, gives to Waffle. He pushes. Waffle right wing to Atkins. He throws it away. Holland has it now. Holland behind his back dribble. Off the glass is good. Da-da-da. The Zebras back by 1.
That was really good. Really good.
West, high on the left side to Waffle. Fakes a 3 out to West. He'll fire a 3 left wing. Nope. But an offensive rebound to Schroep. The putback is good. Schroep does not get that because he's 6'6". Schroep gets that because nobody put the butt in him.
Yep, once again, the guy right on the block gets an offensive rebound.
Wilson Lee fakes the 15-footer. Drives the baseline. Kicks it back outside to Abbott. Abbott on the right wing behind the 3-point line. The Wildcats by 2, make that by 1 at 25-24. Abbott kicks it out. Passes tipped away and stolen by West. River West pushes for the Wildcats to our right. 4:35 to play in the first half. Atkins drives the baseline, and he's going to be fouled on the way there. Is that going to be on Bennett?
If so, that's his second. Yep, his second.
Jacob Nye will come into the game for the first time tonight for the Zebras, and Nye will replace Brett Abbott. Zach DeShawn back in. He'll replace Ben Perez. Also back in is Jordan Reinhold. I'm guessing for Gavin Bennett. With 4.5 to play in the first half. Wildcats by 1. Out of bounds baseline left is West. West looking to get it in. No look pass to Waffle. Waffle in the left corner for the Wildcats. Couple of dribbles. Gives the gap. Down low to Stroh. Outside to West. West. Now to Waffle on the left wing. Waffle. One dribble inside the three-point line. His pass picked off by Reinhold. Jordan Reinhold, cross lane pass to Jacob Nye. Layup is good.
Nice pass by Jordan. That's setting up another teammate. He could have taken an okay layup shot, but he gave up a good shot for a great uncontested layup for a teammate. That's a good sign.
Zebras back by 1 at 26-25. West high on the right side. The Zebras in a 2-3 zone defensively. West, Waffle, drives, runs over Holland, no call. Top of the defense, back to West. 3 right wing is off the mark, no good. Stroke another rebound and another putback.
Yep, Zebras are smaller. You have Perez and Bennett both on the bench. You basically have 5 guards out there. Once again, letting those guys right underneath the basket get the offensive board.
Reinhold goes to the basket. His shot's good, and he's fouled. So Jordan Reinhold will go to the line to shoot 1 as the Zebras go back up by 1 at 28-27.
Foul on Spencer Strofe, his second team 5th, and 1 opportunity for Jordan. He's already got 7, chance for 8. Here's if he makes this.
3:40 to play in the first half. Reinhold, the sophomore, free throw, nope. Rebound to Zach DeShawn, saves him going out of bounds, but right into the hands of Waffle. And then Waffle's fouled by Jordan Reinhold. Wow.
Cheap nickel dimer there.
The feet kind of got tangled up. They're kind of both going for the ball, and Jordan got whistled for a foul. Atkins back into the game for Whitko, and Stroh didn't get a lot of minutes, but what he did do, he probably pulled down 4 or 5 rebounds and put back 2 putbacks. Yeah. Craig gets it inbounds to Waffle. High on the left side to West. River West with the basketball. No look pass to Waffle, top of the key. Back to West, left wing. Thought about a 3, pass it up to Waffle. Waffle against 9, the 2-3 zone defense. Cross court to West. West left wing. Back to a wide open Atkins. He'll fire a 3. Nope. Good rebound by DeShawn. Good block out by Zach DeShawn, who gives to Holland. Reinhold on the left wing. 3:09 to play. First half. Rochester by 1 at 28-27. Down low to Reinhold. Jordan, spinner in the lane. Off the glass. No good. And the rebound to West. Whitko pushes to our right. Down by 1. West around Holland. High on the left side to Waffle. In rhythm. 3. No good. Wilson Lee grabs the rebound before it goes out of bounds. And now bounce pass to Reinhold. Jordan pushes for the Zebras. Going to our left, high on the right side, now to DeShawn. Zach DeShawn to the basketball. Dribbles to the top of the key, gives to Nye. Nye's right wing pass to DeShawn. Zach's got to hit that. Yeah, leaving him wide open. Holland, now we're going to have a legal screen on Jacob Nye. So that'll be a turnover on the Zebras, and the Wildcats will get it back with 2.5 to play in the first half.
Yeah, Nye just extended the arm on that screen. Didn't really need to. Like I said, they're playing Alex so tight. You just got to get a little contact. He doesn't need much space. You don't have to lead into those screens like he did there.
28-27. Zebras by 1 with 2:20 to play in the first half. West with the basketball. Left wing pass to Atkins. Back to Waffle. Wide open gap. Down low, his jumper's good from 2 foot. 29-28. So we pay so much attention to the three-point shooters, and they forget about the backdoor pass to Gav. 29-28. Whitko with the lead. Rochester the basketball. Reinhold on the right elbow. Leaner off the glass. He is good as it bounces around and falls through. Rochester back by 1 at 30-29.
Jordan's got 9.
Nice. Atkins' 3 is good. 32-30. Whitko with 100 seconds to play in the first half. Nye on the right wing. Left wing passes to Sean, and he travels.
Yep, just didn't catch that. Ready to make a move. Off balance, wasn't set. And Zebras going to roll the dice a little bit here. Gavin's going to come in with 2 fouls. Kind of a risk here, but Coach has seen enough of the 4 rotating and blocking out. Gavin's going to have to play smart.
So 9, DeShawn comes out. And Brett Abbott and Bennett back in. Quick three by Atkins is good again. You know, Atkins is listed at 6'4", but he's got some long arms, which makes him about 7'2".
He's got 12, 3 threes this quarter.
35-30. Whitko, their biggest lead of the night. 70 seconds to play in the first half. Abbott drives to the right elbow. Keeps his dribble. Reverse layup. No good. Short. Rebound tipped around. Gap comes out of there with it to Atkins. Atkins right side of the floor. Gives the head to West. West kicks it out to Waffle. 3 left wing for the Wildcats. In and out. No good. Offensive rebound to Gap. Gap. Outside to Atkins. Another 3 right wing. Short. Rebound tipped around. West comes out of there with it. Down low to Waffle. Wiener over the defense is no good. Abbott with the rebound. And now we're having a foul on Craig. Good heavens.
The action is nonstop.
4 or 5 offensive boards that time for Whitko. Fortunately for Rochester, couldn't get any of them to fall. Hunter Schroep will come into the game for the first time for Whitko. And make that to Craig with 2 fouls will come out. 41.7 seconds to play in the first half. Rochester down by 5. In with the basketball going to our left.
He's really big to get a bucket here, whether you hold us the last shot. Nice momentum build if you can knock down 2 or 3 or even get to the free throw line. Something positive here in this possession.
Holland against Schroep near the center circle. High on the right side to Abbott with 25. Brett holds with 22. Brett Abbott at the volleyball line on the far side of the floor. Holds with 17. Abbott holds with 15. Brett, a couple of dribbles now with 12. Gives to Holland with 11. Now works top of the key with 9. Middle of the floor between the rings. Down the center circle with 6. Between his legs dribble. Goes to the left side to Lee with 3. Lee out to Reinhold with 1. 3 at the buzzer on the way for the Zebras is no good. At halftime, the Whitko Wildcats lead the Rochester Zebras 35-30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. Back to Rochester High School. 25 seconds gone in the third quarter. The Wildcats lead 35-30. Ben Perez gets the injury pass from Reinhold, puts it in for 2, and cuts the Whitko lead to 3.
Good pass by Jordan, good finish by Ben. Like to see him get back inside game.
7:20 to play in the third quarter. The Wildcats lead 35-32. Rochester starts in that 2-3 zone. 3 on the way for West is good again.
Interesting, I have to see that next time down. The way it was looked with Jordan up top, it almost looked like a 3-2.
Okay.
But I don't know, maybe they were just higher on the bottom wing. We'll see, maybe they just switched their guys around.
Wilson Lee on the left wing for Rochester. Top to Holland. 3 on the way, top of the key is off the back of the rim. No good. Spin it with the rebound. Gavin foul on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul is on Walpole, his first, team's first. Nice job by Bennett hitting the offensive board.
Yes.
Yeah, we like to see that. We didn't get too many offensive rebounds ourselves in the first half. Nice to create some extra scoring opportunities there.
Speaking of which, do you have something to pass along?
Oh, yeah, sure. Heavy guys night, obviously. Northwood 38, Wawasee 15, boys at the half. Another halftime score, boys. Southwood 55, Wabash 18.
Whoa.
Boys half, Manchester.
At the half?
Yes. Boys halftime, Manchester 37, North Miami 15.
Bennett makes 1 of 2. Cuts the Whitko lead to 5 at 38-33. 6:45 to play in the third. Atkins to Waffle high on the left side against the 2-3 zone. Right side to West. Back to Waffle, top of the key. Fakes the 3, drives, kicks it out to a wide open Atkins. 3 is good.
Atkins just knocked down his 4th 3.
Wide open team. Oh, by the way. 41-33, biggest lead of the night for Whitko. Top to Lee. Lee behind the 3-point line between the rings. Dribbles to the right elbow. Now goes to the baseline. Cut off on the baseline out to Reinhold. Jordan gets the basketball. Delivers an elbow to Craig, and Craig has picked up foul number 3. And now Craig just picked up foul number 4 on a technical. So he picked up the personal foul, then he picked up the technical. Oh, wait. Whoa. Jordan got a technical.
Double technical.
Or was it double technical or double foul? So Craig picked up his third foul, and now with a technical, his fourth.
Right.
So was it a double foul or double tech? He did signal a technical.
Double technical.
And they don't shoot.
No, not on a double technical. But it does count as a player foul. So Jordan now has 2 fouls, and as you said, Craig has 4.
Lee inside, backs away and throws up a tough shot. It's no good. And the rebound is Schroff. And Schroff gets to the Waffle. Wildcats push to our left. Wide open is Atkins in the right corner. No good. Bennett with a rebound. He is smacked hard. No call. Well, they wonder why it gets getting chippy, because they let stuff like that go. Bennett, top of the key, left side to Deshaun. Back to Sean in the game in this second half. Jordan Reinhold will sit for a little bit. Deshaun backs it out to the volleyball lines between the rings against the man-to-man defense to Lee on the left side. Now to Holland. 3 straight away. Waffle is good.
12 for Holland now. His second 3.
Needed that one.
Yes, we did. Stop that run.
Yep, 41-36 now. Wildcat lead is down to 5 with 5:15 to play in the third quarter. Atkins might want to put a hand in his face. The Gaff 10-footer is good. Tanner Gaff from the left elbow goes in, and it's 43-36.
Might have been one of a couple shots Whitko's even taken from that 10 to 15-foot range. It's either been threes or putbacks.
Holland step back 3, no good. Ben Perez with the rebound, feeds inside to Wilson Lee. He loses the basketball. Underhand pass to Gavin Bennett, puts it up off the back of the rim, and in the backboard and in.
Nice touch by Bennett. He's got 9.
43-38. West straight away, backs it out to the volleyball line, resets for Whitko. Now to Waffle, back to West between the rings. West right side of the floor to Waffle. Just inside the three-point line to West. He'll fire 3 over Lee. It's no good. Offensive rebound to Schroff thanks to a push-off. He puts it up over Perez. Ben Perez is going to be called for a foul, and Schroff will go to the line to shoot 2.
Yep. No, that foul's on Alec. Alec kind of came from behind. He kind of took his legs out after the shot is what they're going to call. Alec kind of fell down and lost his balance. In doing so, he took out the back of Schroff's legs. He'll go to the line to shoot.
I think he kind of lobbied for that foul, too. He turned to the official and said, hey, that's on me, right? That's on me, right?
Yeah. He's a good teammate. He knows you foul. That's only his first foul.
Yeah.
And saves Ben from getting his second.
Jake Nye comes in the game, and coming out is Lee. 4:25 to play in the third quarter. Wildcats leading 44-38. Schroff's second one is good again. The lead now is 7 for Whitko. Tony Stasiak. I'm David Musselman. Zebras of the basketball going to our right. Nye back into the game. Walks us through the center circle against West. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats. To Holland. Down low to Bennett. Backs it away and throws him a shot. Blocked from behind by Gaff. Picked up by Waffle. Whitko runs through the center circle. No look pass to West. Layup on the way is good. Whitko's lead now 9. Rochester will take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. To play in the third quarter. The Wildcat lead now out to 9, stays 47-38.
Yeah, Whitko's hit a couple more threes. They've got a couple putbacks. So, offensive rebounds again. Jordan sitting, getting that, drawing that double technical. He was off to a good start. Now they've changed their rotations a little bit. So, Zebras definitely got to end this run and get something going here offensively, whether it's a post feed or a good look and tighten up their defense, obviously.
Perez out to Nye. Nye top of the key, right side of Deshaun. And I'll tell you what else I think needs to happen. Down low to Perez. Perez loses the basketball, loose in the paint. Gets it down low. His shot blocked, but a foul coming on Schroff. And that's going to send Perez to the line to shoot 2.
That's a spot. I'm going to stick up for the post players here. Sean's got to throw a bounce pass there. You know, Ben's trying to hold off the big guy, and you throw it right there to space. That's a tough catch. If he throws a bounce pass, Ben probably just turns and scores, or at least has a great shot. But he had to, you know, go for that bad pass, and that really affected. Luckily, Ben was able to draw the foul on the second attempt.
Fred's first one is good. I think Jacob Nye and Zach Deshawn's going to shoot. You know, make it fine, but you got to shoot to give the defense the thought of you're going to put it up.
Yeah,
Going to guard you.
The last time Al Conklin caught the ball on the three-point line, 2 Whitko players lunged out.
Yeah. Got to give him a little help.
Somebody else is going to be open if they're doing that.
Keep the defense honest, if there's nothing else. Waffle 3 left wing for the Wildcats. Yep. And now the lead is 11 for Whitko at 50-39.
Waffle had 5 in the first quarter. That's his first basket since. He's got 8.
Rochester lead. You know that old saying, live and die by the 3?
Yep.
That's what Whitko's doing tonight. A lot of great three-point shooting. Holland for 3, short. Rebound to Bennett. Bennett rises up, puts it off the glass, and puts it in. Gavin Bennett in double figures. The lead is down to 9.
Gavin's got 11.
Big defensive stand here for the Zebras, who are working the 2-3 zone. West gives the gas. Left wing to Schroff. What? The 6'6 freshman misses the 3. Offensive rebound, though, to Adkins. He'll put it back in for 2. Holy cow, 6'6 starts hitting from out there. It'll be a long second half.
You know, they'll all shoot it here. That was the scouting report. They'll all shoot it any time.
52-41. Whitko by 11. Bennett on the left wing. Feet on the three-point line to Nye. Jacob Nye left baseline. Picks up his dribble, gives to Bennett outside left. Gavin studies. Looking. Feeds it inside to Perez. Perez turnaround jumper again. Schroff is good. Nice looking shot by the junior, Ben Perez.
7 for Ben.
Brady, his brother, had a big night GV-wise at 12. Got a good looking shot. Yep. Brady Perez has a really good looking shot.
And he's got strength. He's got a lot stronger in athleticism. You might see him up here before too long.
It won't be long, will it? Waffle travels, no calls. Gets the basketball back from Schroff. Drives the baseline, or drives the paint. Pull-up jumper in the paint is good.
Hopefully we didn't wake the bear here, because like I said, he had all 5 in the first quarter. Now he's got 5 here in the last minute for 10.
52-43 Whitko. A minute 40 to play in the third quarter. Down low to Bennett. Gaff fouls him. Shot goes in, and it'll go to the line for 1.
Another and 1 opportunity for Bennett. He's got 13.
Coming into the game for the first time in the second half is Brett Abbott, coming out as Deshawn with a minute 35 to play in the third quarter. Rochester trailing the Whitko Wildcats 54-45. Bennett's free throw is good. Lead down to 8.
Bennett's 4 for 5 from the line tonight, too.
Waffle right side, down low to a wide open Gaff, out on the shot by Nye. Tanner Gaff will go to the line to shoot 2 for the Wildcats.
Somehow Jake Nye got the middle of the zone, I think, on that. They played out, and he ends up on the big guy on Gaff. That's a big-time mismatch. The only thing Jake could do is foul.
Well, here's the key, Dave. Here's the key. Gaff beat everybody down the floor and was ready for the basketball.
True.
We have discussions a lot about big men, big people leading the break or getting down the floor first, because it always helps the guards if you get in position instead of being the last one down the floor.
That's right. There's some, like in that situation, easy scoring or scoring opportunities just with hustle.
Free throw by Gaff is no good. He went 1 of 2, and Holland grabs the board and runs. Alec Holland outside left against Waffle. Pull up 3 in the face of Waffle, off the back of the rim and over the backboard, out of bounds. It'll go back to Whitko. Minute 22 to play in the third. The Wildcats by 9. Into the game for the first time is Alex Bexhold, a 6'1 junior for the Wildcats, and Schroff, who I believe started this second half, comes out. Minute 22 to play in the third. The Wildcats up 55-46. Waffle walks it up for Whitko, right through the center circle. 2-3 zone by the Zebra defense. West to Waffle, quickly left side to Adkins, back to West, left wing, feeds the Gap, outside 3 for West on the way, in and out and back in. The rolls around the rim.
I think they gave him a 2.
Oh, did they? Okay. 57-45. Jake Nye kicks it outside to Abbott. Abbott dribbles to the right wing against the man-to-man defense. Works to the left elbow, kicks it out to Bennett. He'll take the jumper from the free throw line. It's short. Jake Nye with the rebound. The putback is good. Timeout Rochester at the 60. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. .6 seconds to play in the third quarter. The Wildcats lead by 9 at 57-48. And after the Rochester timeout, Whitko will have it. Going the length of the floor to our left. Tony Stasiak, I'm David Musselman. Rochester led the majority of the first half. Fell behind by 5 at halftime, and Whitko's their biggest lead in this third quarter has been 11 coming early on. So the Wildcats will probably look for the final shot of the period. Down to 35 seconds to play. Left wing is Waffle. Works top of the key, high on the right side to West. West back to Waffle. Drives inside the three-point line. Kicks it out to West. 3 over the defense. Good again. So much for taking the last shot. 20 seconds.
Pretty wide open 3, though, against the zone. Once again, go inside out for a great look.
Holland brings it up the floor. Crosses the timeline with 12. Gives down the underhand pass to Perez. And he puts it in for 2 with 6. West of the basketball and is fouled by Nye, who is basically in the jersey of Nye. And Jake is like, how do you touch him?
Jake's third, team's fourth.
Wilson Lee comes back, and Jacob Nye will sit down with 4.2 seconds to play in the third quarter. Whitko by 10. Waffle gets the inbound pass. Waffle from the volleyball line. 3 at the buzzer is no good. After 3, Wildcats lead 60-50. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. Fourth and final quarter we go at Rochester High School. The Whitko Wildcats lead the Zebras 60-50. It'll be Whitko basketball going to our left. Tony Stasiak, I'm David Musselman.
You know, you saw the big 3 against Cass the other night. Whitko is developing a big 3. West, after a big third quarter, has 20. Walpole now has 10, and Adkins has 17.
The jumper down low is no good. I believe Schroep's going to pick up the foul. And with 8 seconds gone in the fourth quarter, it'll be Zebra basketball going to our right as Schroep picks up foul number 4. Team 6, so Rochester will be shooting free throws from here on out.
Whitko has 10 threes against this zone.
Bounce pass in the corner to Bennett.
Rochester's hit 3, 1 for Jordan, 2 for Alex.
Lead, top of the key to Bennett. Bennett looking down a little Perez. Ben trying to post up. Out of Holland, back to Bennett. Bennett stands behind the arc on the right wing to Lee. Jordan Reinhold has his shooting shirt on stage. Suppose he's done for the night. Nice entry pass to Wilson Lee to Ben Perez. His shot blocked twice. And he and Bennett and Schroep battling for the basketball. And then we're going to have a foul on the floor. And that's going to be against Schroep, and that's 5 on Schroep.
Yep, he's done. He'll finish with 6 points. He did all of his work on the inside, so he's done. One less guy we've got to block out.
Gavin Bennett should be shooting free throws, one in the bonus. 7:15 to play in the game. Rochester down by 10. Lee back out, and Deshaun is in. Bennett's first one, good.
Bennett has 15. Bennett's got 15. Holland's got 12. Reinholdt's got 9. Perez has 9.
Wow, nice.
And 2 each for Nye, Abbott, and Deshaun.
Bennett's free throw no good. Ball being fought for. And Whitko comes out of there with it. Waffle will jog it up the floor for the Wildcats. Minute gone in the fourth quarter. Pass is tipped away and stolen by Holland. Alec Holland, wraparound layup is no good. And the rebound to Atkins. Atkins out to Waffle. Rochester down by 9. 3 for West, right wing. Yepper.
23 for West, and the 11-3 for Whitko.
63-51. Holland left wing and dribbling, loses it out of bounds.
Danger zone time for the Zebras. You know, the rotations are just getting a step slower. Deshaun's not as fast as Jordan. These rotations in the zone, Whitko doing a good job. They're working inside out and getting any shot they want.
Waffle, wide open 3 over to Sean. Good, and a foul.
Fouls on Deshaun. His first.
Rochester will use a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. Six and a half minutes to play in the basketball game. Nathan Waffle will be at the line for 1 to try to complete a 4-point play. Here in the fourth quarter, Rochester High School with the Wildcats up by 15 right now at 66-51, and he does so with a freebie at 67-51.
Waffle has 14 now. After 5 in the first quarter, he had 5 in the third quarter, and he already has 4 in the first minute and a half of this quarter.
Rochester down by 16. Holland with the basketball on the left wing. Top to Bennett, Abbott, that is. To Deshaun. To Holland. Jumper's no good. Rebound to Waffle. Waffle runs. Cross-court pass to Atkins. Atkins around Perez, and we're going to have a foul coming on Perez on the drive. It'll be out of bounds for the Wildcats with 6:10 to play, I think, in the ball game.
Yeah, block on Ben, but unfortunately he had that hand check on the drive because I think Bennett was going to be in a pretty good spot to take a charge.
Yeah.
But they got Ben on the block first.
West is triggered in. Over the top of the defense to Atkins. Atkins back to Waffle. Waffle down low to a wide open Craig, and his shot blocked from behind by Abbott. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig, and Zebras will get it back.
Okay, you got 6 minutes left. You're down 16. Good looks. Doesn't have to be quick shots, but maybe you can pound the ball inside some. Play that inside-out game that Whitko's doing so well.
Yes.
Get to the free throw line.
Bennett and Perez still in the basketball game. Abbott, top of the key against the man-to-man defense. Tries it left with the elbow. Now in the paint on the right side. Underhand pass to Bennett. Bennett loses it out of bounds. You're going to say last touch by Gaff. It'll stay with Rochester baseline right.
Not a lot of spacing. Brett's got to just bounce that ball, and he kind of tried to load and just kind of almost like a handoff. You don't have really good spacing to make that good to look inside, but get a better angle on that pass. He got in too deep to the post player. Didn't have much room, and even if Bennett could have got it, I don't know what he could have done because he was going to get swarmed by multiple defenders. Better idea to probably kick that out and reset the offense somewhere.
5:43 to play in the game. 67-51 Whitko. Entry pass comes in to Bennett. Turnaround jumper short. Rebound by Gaff. Ball loose. Gonna have a scramble for it. And I would take 32 on the floor.
Yeah,
fighting for that ball every time.
Yeah, it'd be great to see him do that. Nice to get some other guys getting down there doing that too, because he was definitely down there in a hurry.
So the tie-up goes to Rochester. Possession arrow. Has Bennett baseline left, looks to get it in. Does so to wide open Perez. His jumper's good, to foul.
Good job. Nice play. Nice setup by the Zebras. Patient. You know, everybody was looking for Alec to come off those double screens. And then Ben just stepped in on the weak side block. A nice pass. Good finish by Ben. Gets the opportunity for the and one, just what the Zebras need.
Now he's got 11.
Yes, sir.
Ben Perez free throw is off the back of the rim. No good. Whitko almost lost it out of bounds. It saved the Gaff. Now to Waffle. Waffle pushes ahead for Whitko. Around the defense in the paint. Jump stop. Rises up off the glass. Is good.
Too easy there. He went right through about 4 defenders.
Yep. No look pass to Perez. His layup is good.
Speaking of 4 defenders, Alex Pass just went through 4 defenders. Nice look. Good job running the court by Ben.
69-55. Whitko on top. 5:10 to play in the basketball game. Waffle to West over the defense. Back to Waffle on the near side. 3 on the way. Nope. Offensive rebound to Craig. Actually, they're going to say the ball is deflected off of Gavin Bennett down low, and it goes out of bounds. Whitko will keep possession as Lee comes back into the game, and coming out is Brett Abbott. Tony Stasiak. I'm David Musselman. And don't forget tomorrow night. Big one in the TRCs. The Rochester Lady Zebras travel to Whitko to battle the Lady Wildcats. Waffle's 15-footers. Good in the foul.
Going to get Ben unblocking out the shooter. You got to let the shooter land. Ben took out his legs before he landed. That's going to be a foul every time. That's 3 on Ben. And also the 7th. So both teams are shooting free throws the rest of the way.
So Nathan Waffle, I'm guessing, shoots free throws by probably a little better than he shoots threes, which is really good. And he knocks it down. 72-55. Under 5 to play in the game. Rochester basketball.
Waffle now has 19, by the way.
Deshaun works to the left wing for the Zebras. Sends back to the lead, top of the key. Bounce pass. Ball loose on the floor. Heath. Gavin Bennett was steamrolled down low. And on the tie-up, it's going to go to Whitko. Tough pass for Gavin Bennett to handle.
Yep. He's working hard. Got to help the big man out and give him something better to get his hands on. Zebra's going to come down. Different look. Little token pressure.
Man-to-man?
No, I don't know. I think this is a 1-1-2-1 or kind of a blitz, kind of a 2-2-1.
Gaff is fouled on the shot by Perez, and that's going to send Tanner Gaff back to the line to shoot 2 free throws this time as Waffle once again finds the open man.
Ben just picks up his 4th. Sorry.
That's all right. Fans that find the open man wide open underneath the basket. Jake Nye will come back in after the first free throw by Gaff. Free throw by the big man is good. So Nye is back in, and lead has come out. 73-55, Whitko. And Gaff has an opportunity to push this lead to 19, which would be Whitko's biggest, with 4.5 to play in the game. Second one by Gaff is good again.
6 for the big man from Whitko.
Holland quickly up the floor, right wing. Thought about a 3. Defense cut that off. Now to Bennett. Ooh, got away with a push and probably a charge. And now we're going to have a foul on Gaff. The retaliator always gets caught.
That's right. Yep. That's textbook there.
And going to the line is Gavin Bennett. I think Gavin got away with one. Now Whitko will use a timeout. It will be a 30. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI.
.90.
.421 to play in the game. The Wildcats leading by 19 at 74-55. And after the Whitko timeout, Gavin Bennett will be at the line to shoot 2, 1 in the bonus for the Zebras. Gavin's first one on the way. No good. And grabbed by Adkins for Whitko. Hands off to Wapple.
He was trying to trap a little bit.
Wapple to West. Back to Wapple. Drives it left. Jump stop. Loses the handle. Wilson Lee fighting for it. Grabs the basketball. Outside to Holland. Under 4 to play. Quickly to Deshaun. You got to take that, young man.
Yeah, you got to score in a hurry.
Deshaun top of the key to Lee. His jumper at the free throw line is good. I think he's 1,000% from there this year.
I think he is. He's at least 75% from 10, 15 feet. Doesn't take much, but man, might want to run some plays for him, get him there. He's money on that spot.
3:35 to play in the game. 74-57 Whitko. Wapple, volleyball line. Around the, what are we calling this? 1-2-2? Whitko will use another timeout at the 60. You're listening to Zebra Basketball, 92.1 WROI. To play in the basketball game. Whitko leads 74-57. And after the Wildcat timeout, which is I'm guessing is a so Coach Fleetwood could give the team an earful, because I don't think that's what he wanted the offense to do. They have the basketball going to our left.
Just reiterate what you're going to do against the trap.
Yep. West, no look pass to Wapple. Wapple back to West on the left wing. Over the defense to Wapple. At the volleyball line, back to West of the volleyball line. On the left side, back to Wapple. Down low to wide open. Gaff is good. Nice look by Adkins. A jump pass to Gaff, puts it in for 2. And the lead is back to 19 for the Wildcats. Holland loses the basketball, tips it ahead to Lee. Nice heavy play by Alec Holland. Now to Bennett. Bennett behind the three-point line to Lee, top of the key. To Deshaun, 3 right wing for the Zebras is good.
We said earlier, him and Nye have got to start knocking down some of those kinds of shots when they get left wide open. Good job for Zach to take that.
2:45 to play in the game, 76-60. Whitko by 16. Wapple, down low to Gaff, outside to West. West back to Wapple on the left wing. Against the double team, jump pass over the top to West. Back to Wapple on the left side. Wapple no look pass to Gaff, wide open again. He puts it in for an easy 2.
Just getting easy layups against the press or against the trap. Just not covering the basket. We're getting caught staring at the basketball, and they're sending guys to the block and getting open layups.
Yeah, 10. Who? Gaff? Maybe 8.
Yeah, he's got 10 now.
Bennett,
this quarter.
Right block, goes into the basket and travels. Nice defense by Gaff. Forces that turnover. Going to give it back to Whitko with 2:08 to play in the game. 78-60. Whitko on top. They've got the basketball going to our left. Man-to-man defense now by the Zebras. Craig.
I think you're going to just allow them to spread it out now. At this point, you're up 18 with under 2 to go. I think they're just probably going to be content to spread the offense out and take their time.
Wapple gives him the corner to Adkins. Adkins against Deshaun. Left, high on the left wing to Wapple, right in front of the scorer's table with 1:40. Outside to Adkins. Dribbles away from his defender. Now between the rings. High on the right side to West. Back to Wapple now in the center circle. He backs out against Holland. 90 seconds to play in the game. Whitko going to remove their mark to 6-5 overall. Rochester going to fall to 1-9. 1:25 to play in the game. Adkins to Gaff, back to Adkins. 78-60. Whitko on top. 1:15 to play in the game. Wapple against Deshaun. Drives it hard to the left. Outside to West in the center circle. 1:08 to play. West back to Wapple. Wapple dribbles away from traffic at the free throw line. Down low to West. Down low to Gaff. Gaff shot is good.
third trip in a row, Gaff shot an uncontested layup from the right block.
Post-to-post passing that time.
Yep. Good unselfish basketball by Whitko.
Holland for three. Nope. Defensive rebound to Craig and gives out to Waffle. 40 seconds to play in the game. 80-60, Whitko. Atkins to Waffle with 35. Waffle then is fouled by Holland with 33 seconds to play in the game. And Waffle will go to the line to shoot one in the bonus for the Wildcats.
That's your epitome of a frustration foul for Alec Holland. He's busted his butt trying to trap and make something happen. Just didn't get the extra effort from the guys around him to get the traps. I mean, it's kind of like a one-man trap. He's flying around out there trying to get steals, but if the other guys don't take away the reverses, he's bursting a lot of energy, and it's easy passes for Whitko. You got to take away those reverse guys if you're going to trap.
Kevin Bennett, good game in the paint, comes out.
Yep.
Whitko has their own line change.
Another hockey term. Good job.
I only know two. Well, blue line, but I don't know how to incorporate a blue line in basketball. Or offside. Waffle at the line to shoot one of the bonus for Whitko. First one's good. 81-60. Whitko with 33 seconds to play in the game.
Waffle has 10-11 just this quarter, 21 for the game.
High school girls basketball tomorrow night. The Rochester Lady Zebras on the road at the Whitko Lady Wildcats. Whitko in a must-win. Rochester would like to keep pace in the conference by staying unbeaten on the season. At the 6:15 JV tip, 7:30 pregame here on WROI. 30 seconds. 82-60. Nye, three, left wing. In and out, no good. And the rebound fall for Deshaun comes out of there with it. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
Official underneath the basket's going to let him play on.
He got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, he did.
21 seconds to play in the game. Zach Deshaun to the line to shoot two for Rochester, who saw this one get away from him and slowly into the third quarter, and then it just progressed in the fourth. Deshaun misses the first one. He'll have one more for the Zebras. Zach Deshaun eyes the second one, lets it fly in. It's no good again. And a rebound to Whitko with 15. Good effort. Perez steamrolls the defender. Alec Holland goes in for the layup for two.
Holland's first points of the quarter. He's got 14 for the game.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that'll do it. 82-62 the final here at Rochester. Post-game show coming up next, 92.1 WROI.